Hello guys, Luna here, welcome back to another video. 5 more brand new console mods to look at for either PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or both. Today we have 5 new mods to look through for the game, but first, yesterday's Skyrim video again was flagged inappropriate for some reason, so no ads on there, which is just crazy. There's literally nothing inappropriate about that video. Maybe killing the mammoth was the reason. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, but with that being said, let's just jump into today's new mods. The first mod today is called Friendly Enemies, a mod that literally makes all enemies in the game non-hostile towards you. That includes any enemy NPCs, any hostile creatures, and any other enemies you can think of in Skyrim. However, enemies will not stay hostile forever. If you attack them, they will attack you back. This applies to all enemies in game, big or small, including DLC, so Dawnguard and Solstheim as well. It's going to make life easier when testing out mods for me, but the reason for you guys using the mod, I'm not quite sure. Maybe just if you want to play a peaceful exploration, you can try this one out. But if you want to use it though, the link is there for you in the description. Next up, we have Simply Nordic Bear Helmet. This mod simply makes the Stormcloak officer helmet craftable under the name Nordic Bear Helmet and removes the Stormcloak tag so people won't be accusing you of being a Stormcloak when you're wearing it. For example, when you're in Whiterun, people will tell you that you don't belong there. This does not affect the Stormcloak officer helmet though, this is a standalone version. If you're looking for it, you can find it in the tanning rack under the miscellaneous section, costing 1 bear pelt and 2 leather. It needs no perks, you can craft it from the beginning of the game. The mod doesn't alter anything else about this helmet, it doesn't alter the stats from the way it is in vanilla, it just adds in a new, better version. So a perfect mod for hunters who wish to make a trophy of their kills. Next up today, we have the No 3D Map Camera Limit mod, a very interesting mod which essentially is a mod that removes camera limitations and restrictions to the 3D world map in both Skyrim and Solstheim with no scripts, so it won't conflict with any other mod. The mod doesn't just alter the camera and removes its limits, while in the game map it also adjusts the following parts: the world map camera pitch and yaw limits, the world and local map and controller zoom speed, which is okay, I prefer it to be a bit slower than it is in the mod though, the world and local map controller pan speed, plus it alters the world map blur settings. Another useful mod for me guys when testing out mods. It doesn't have much practical use in the game for you, other than it being fun to use, but it was actually designed to be used in conjunction with another mod, which is the Exploration Morrowind. And if you want to know, that mod is currently being worked on for Xbox One. If you want to explore the map in-game easier, then try out this one for yourself. I would like to see a little bit more to it, like being able to rotate the camera 360, but other than that, it's a fun mod. Next guys, we have the Mystic Tuning Gloves. The Mystic Tuning Gloves have such a nice model that fits perfectly with the Archmage's robes. However, you can only use them during a quest and then they are lost forever. The mod makes a new set of gloves that use the Mystic Tuning Gloves model for you guys to use. So, when you're in game, go to the second floor, the Hall of Attainment at the College of Winterhold. In one of the unused rooms, one of the ones that's just used for storage and not people living in it, the gloves can be found on a crate in one of those rooms. They have no armor rating as they're considered clothing, but you can enchant them if you want to make them more useful. The gloves do look pretty good, not my favorite kind in game, but if you do enjoy them and you want a pair of your own, then check out this mod for yourself. The final mod today, guys, we are covering is known as the Greyman Rifle mod by Danny Omen. First, you can head over to the Forge under the Steel category to find this new weapon mod. It's a brand new gun, a rifle to be more specific, which is of course in no way lore friendly, but the rifle is not a true rifle, and in fact is more of a reshaped crossbow, so it can be technically a lore friendly weapon. The weapon looks really good, it's obviously made from steel and wood, and has a similar look to a crossbow itself, the wooden kind one, not the dwarven one. In terms of damage, well, it does 67. If you installed the mod originally, it did 102 damage, which was really high, but I guess people found that too overpowered and it's now 67. And it requires an iron ingot and 3 steel ingots to forge. For ammo, it uses rifle bullets, which do 10 damage each, which is your standard arrow damage, and this requires a steel ingot to craft 25 bullets. At the grindstone, it can be improved. Again, if you installed it originally, you could improve it to exquisite quality, give it an extra 20 damage, but now you can't quite improve it to that, but you can improve it at the grindstone if you want to. So I have to admit, I really like the look of this crossbow gun. It's really smooth to fire, has a decent fire rate to it, and will be a lot of fun to use against vampires and the undead. Definitely one for you guys to check out, and of course the link to the weapon is in the description if you want to see it. Well, that's all the mods for today's video. If you enjoyed, guys, don't forget to comment your thoughts below and follow me on Twitter as well. Anyway guys, stay awesome, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.